Let's talk about this pandemic thing. I don't know if it's a pandemic going on. You hear?
That's what I heard.
Is it still?
Pandemic, yeah.
Really?
That's right, Dave.
The SARS-2 is a pandemic. So we talk about this a lot, and we have talked about it a lot. And I will say this: I have family members and friends and people who disagree with me, and I have some friends who think that this is just something, we have to come together for the common good. Right? People say, how much is your life worth? You know what would change the opinion of a lot of people out there? A lot of people out there watching where you think, oh, okay, it's about keeping people home. Now we're going on, 6-9 months, right? If you're really talking about some places they've been locked down.
Plus, yeah.
Okay. You just paid $1 million in taxes. You have $1 million in payroll to meet, or 15 people are unemployed tomorrow. Go. Does that change your opinion a little bit, folks? There is no. Do you have any idea how much I would love a co-vacation? A COVID-cation? Do you have a corona-cation?
Yeah.
I'm going with exclusive about my own thing here.
Yeah, you're on
Do you have any idea how much I would love to be able to take 6 months off, 4 months off, shut down, get a 2-month break? Guess what? Everyone here out of a job. How much is your life worth? How much is a livelihood worth? Do you understand that people fought wars over less than this? Because the ability to hunt that ground, that's a place, that's where all the buffalo are, which by the way were hunted to extinction. Hey, I'm grateful for Thanksgiving that we took your land. So,
Thanks.
yeah. No more wild buffalo. They weren't conservationists, the Native Americans. Painting with colors of the wind, my ass. So, they would fight. They would kill people over it. No, that's the land we want to forage. That's the land we want to hunt. Why? Because being able to provide a livelihood was your life. But people somehow separate that nowadays. Well, how much is your life worth? You have $1 million in payroll to make. Go. Or everyone loses their job. Jocko Willink has been in war. Jocko Willink has killed terrorists while seeing the white of their eyes, for crying out loud, and he still gets up at 3:45. I don't buy it. He goes back to bed, but
A little nap in
and
there.
he said there's more pressure
Jocko.
on business owners. He said it's because you're dealing with the livelihoods of many people, not just lives, and it's ongoing. When he was on the show, he talked about that. He said they're very comparable. So this is really important to note, because I say that because $1 million in payroll, that's very typical of small businesses.
Yeah.
Or $500,000. Again, people out there who collect a check from a business owner who you likely hate, imagine you have to pay out $500,000 or $1 million in payroll, and you just paid $1 million in taxes. This is not atypical for small businesses. Those are the people who've had to shutter their businesses in record numbers since the Great Recession, likely, if this continues, since the Great Depression. People need to keep in mind. But the big businesses continue to profit. Just like big banks, just like big auto, just like big unions. It hurts the little guy. It hurts the business owners, the people who make up the backbone of this country, mom and pop businesses. And by the way, mom and pop businesses can still be businesses that are in the tens of millions of dollars. A lot of people don't have necessarily some scope. You can have a business that's a $10, $20 million business, and the people who own it are not even in the top tax bracket. That's very common. But guess what? The wealthiest billionaires, they've added $1 trillion to their net worth in this pandemic.
That's a lot.
$1 trillion since the pandemic started. So we have record businesses shuttering. This is what's also crazy to me. When I was in Michigan, I couldn't go to a farmer's market to pick up a local squash. I don't even know what that is. It's in the gourd. I don't know what a squash is. My wife told me a squash.
Yellow. You got to buy local.
But I could go to Costco. I could order Amazon Prime, and you can't go to your local grocery store. Might I suggest Amazon Fresh? And Jeff Bezos is going,
I'll get you, Superman.
And this is the Democrat, and you wonder why the Democratic Party is not the party of the working man anymore. They have kept every business owner, they have forbidden them from opening their businesses. They have kept people home unless they're going out for essentials, pot, liquor stores, not church.
Yeah.
But Costco and Amazon, these are the people who stand to profit the most. And by the way, these are the people pushing for these kinds of far-left policies because it eliminates competition. Like Bill Gates with a baseball bat and computer companies, only now you just have the government do your job.
Yeah. We used to bring people to court for this, for antitrust lawsuits. We used to make sure that people could have a business open and not necessarily have it shut down for, random reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
And be arrested for doing something like, God forbid, unlocking your door and letting somebody in.
How much is your life worth? Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up about this. How much is your life? I see this a whole lot, and the people who virtue signal, the truth is, they really don't care about the people who are being hurt most by this pandemic.
No.
The person wearing the mask going, how much is your life worth? How many people do you employ? How many healthcare plans do you provide to people out there?
Yeah.
Because that goes away. Okay, we'll have the government do it. Okay, well, who subsidizes the government? Well, people who pay taxes. Who's going to, we don't know, because we've been telling you for years that billionaires don't pay taxes. They have it in offshore accounts. Oh, so your tax base, the mom and pop, the small businesses, the people who, they've shut down. How are you going to pay for it? It defies logic, but it's also not compassionate.
Yeah, I was just saying that a lot of the people who are calling for lockdowns. We've been talking about this since the very beginning of all this. The people calling for lockdowns are the people with the least amount of skin in the game. The people who don't have to pay people. The people who don't actually wait on their next paychecks.
Right.
And again, it gives the lie to the idea that Republicans are the pro-big business party.
Yeah.
Now, Republicans are the pro-business party, but the big businesses, they want government intervention. They want
maintain
because
I
they want to
think
be
Republicans
in bed
have
with
failed there, but I think conservative.
Sure, exactly.
As a conservative, I'm not pro-big business or small business. I think we're all pro-good business.
Good business, yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm no student of history, although I kind of try to be sometimes. I think the common good has been used by some very notable historical figures, like Lenin.
Notable.
I think Pol Pot said that.
Yeah.
I think Adolf
Anita
Hitler
Dunn's
said
inspiration,
that as
Mao.
well. Yeah, I think Mussolini said that. Do it for the common good. We have a common enemy. We have to fight again. Do it. Everybody has to sacrifice so that we can do this.
Everybody has to sacrifice. Listen, we have to see record unemployment and businesses shut down while Jeff Bezos and the Walton family, not the ones who shut off the light at night, the Walmart family, make record profits because there's only a 99.998% chance of survival. Go on without me! Go on without me!
Yeah, C.S. Lewis said that among all tyrannies, the one that's exercised for the benefit of its victims is the most egregious.
Yeah.
Right. And that.
Yeah, but he
that's
wrote
what
the
we have
Golden
going.
Compass.
No.
It's not true.
Just let it ride.
But
I want to see the comment section lose their mind.
Watch Good Morning Mug Club live every Monday through Thursday at 10:15 Eastern.